Okay, hello and welcome to another speaking video by Johnny IELTS. This is class IELTS number 36. Hello! Hello, ladies.
Hello.
Okay, so let's do our practice of part 1 now. Let's do topic number 8. Number 8 is about bargain. Have you heard about it? Bargain. You know what bargain is?
It is mặc cả.
Exactly. To bargain. Moment. To bargain. To bargain for something. Mặc cả, trả giá cho một món đồ nào đó. Okay, so basically we have some expression that goes together with the word bargain. So we have the word bargaining. Cái việc mặc cả. Bargaining is the process that you bargain for something. And we have some expression like, for example, when people say, what a bargain. When people say, what a bargain, it means that it is a good purchase. It is a good purchase. It means that you bought it at a very good price. And the thing that you bought is actually of good quality. You know, cái câu what a bargain. Rẻ nhỉ? It means it's a good purchase. Tức là cái món đồ mình mua là nó có cái giá trị tốt và mình cũng mua với cái giá mà thấp nhất có thể. So it's a what a bargain. It's an expression that goes together with bargain, you know. Now, so let's do it. So, Miss Kim In, please. Do you often bargain?
No, actually, I don't often bargain because I always go to market in
Go to the market. Go
in
to the market.
Yeah, going to the market in local market. Yeah, local market. And they sell I think it's really cheap, so I don't.
They sell
need
they
a
sell
bargain.
things very cheap, you know.
Yeah.
So I see. So you don't often bargain there.
Yes.
So you have to say no. Phải nói no nha. You have to say no. No, I don't often bargain there.
No.
How about you, Miss New? Do you often bargain?
No, I don't often bargain.
Okay.
Like I always buy. I always shopping online.
Oh, you always shop online. I see. Me too.
Yeah.
Who has time to go out and get COVID?
Yes. And one more thing, like I'm not good for bargain because I feel a bit shy
You are not
when
good
bargain.
at bargaining, right?
Yeah.
So I am not good at bargaining. Tôi không có giỏi cái chuyện mà mặc cả trả giá. So I am not good at something. To be good at something. To be good at something. I'm not good at bargaining. To be good at something. Okay, so Miss Như, so when you buy online, you cannot bargain. Is that true?
Yes. Because I always buy online from Shopee, and on
Me
there,
too. I like Shopee a lot.
Yeah, like you can see one product have so many price.
They are products. Yeah.
Their products have so many price, and you have so many options.
There are so many prices for just one product. Có quá nhiều giá cho một cái sản phẩm duy nhất. So there are so many different prices for just one product. Có quá nhiều cái giá khác nhau cho chỉ có một cái sản phẩm thôi. Có. There is there. So there are so many different prices for just one product. So how do you find a good product then, Miss New?
I will check the review from so many people.
Oh, I see. It's a good idea to check reviews.
Yes.
And you should believe in the bad reviews.
Yes.
Always trust in the bad and very negative reviews.
Yeah, true.
Okay, how about you, Miss Thảo? Do you often bargain?
Actually, I do sometimes bargain because I can't evaluate it if an item is overly expensive, and it is thus I don't know how low I should go in order to reach a reasonable price for.
And how low you should go to reach? How low I should go to reach a reasonable price. Một cách biểu đạt rất hay. Tôi không biết là tôi nên kéo xuống thấp đến mức nào để đạt được một cái mức giá hợp lý. I don't know how low I should go to reach a reasonable price. So what do you do, Miss Thảo? How do you do it? If you don't know how low you should go to reach a reasonable price, so what would you do in that case?
So I usually ask the seller to reduce the cost of that item, thus in a reasonable price to suit for me and for
To suit
seller.
me, to suit me. Không có for. To
suit me and for the seller.
Oh, so it's like a lot of the time people bargain and it drops down to a quite insulting price. Cái giá mà nó nghe giống như là xúc phạm người khác luôn á. Sometimes like for example, if you go and then they ask for 300,000 đồng, Vietnam đồng, and then you ask for only 50, that is insulting price, you know. You should not do that. So maybe drop down to 150 and then go up from there, you know. Giảm xuống 150 thôi, xong tăng từ từ. Well, but you know the most important thing is you need to do market research. Nên làm cái nghiên cứu thị trường xíu đó. Like check like many different shops to see if the price, how's the price. You know, now online, you know, they compete a lot. So the price is almost the same always, you know. How about you, Miss Na? Do you often bargain?
When I was younger, I have a passion for bargaining. I
had a passion
for bargaining.
For bargaining?
Yes.
Cho cái việc tôi có một cái đam mê cho cái việc phải cho mặc cả cũng được. I have a passion for bargaining.
Yes, because in my local market, they use the seller usually give me
they usually made the price very high.
Yes. Usually gấp 3 lần mà. Twice as a suitable price.
I see. So often the sellers they just increase the price like by say 3-4 times. It's like a habit. It's a culture thing, isn't it? You mean it's a culture thing in the market? Nó là cái văn hóa trong cái khu chợ luôn, isn't it?
Yes. But I feel so happy when I have things with a cheaper price.
Of course. When you have a thing with a cheaper price, it's the feeling that you have achieved something. Cái cảm giác mình đạt được cái gì đó luôn.
Yes.
But
now I don't often bargain because I usually go to supermarket.
Go to the supermarkets to. Oh, so you usually shop at the supermarkets, and you can, of course, you cannot bargain there. Yeah. All right, so Miss Kim In, so can you give example of something that people can bargain for? Có thể cho một ví dụ một cái gì đó mà con người ta có thể mặc cả không? Like Can you give an example of a thing, of things people can bargain for? Yes, Miss Kim. Can you give examples of things people can bargain for?
I think clothes is
It's one of the most popular, right?
yeah, it's a popular thing people can bargain for.
I think so too. How about houses? Mua nhà bargain chết luôn. Actually, when people buy houses, they bargain a lot, you know.
Yeah, I think everything can everything can
It's
can
negotiable.
bargain. Yeah.
Everything is negotiable. 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 Có thể thương lượng được. You remember the word negotiate, right? To negotiate for something. Thương lượng cho cái gì đó. Thương lượng cái gì đó. To negotiate for something, like for example, you negotiate for a cheaper price. Thương lượng cho một cái giá thấp hơn. Well, in theory, everything is negotiable.
Yes.
Về mặt lý thuyết thì cái gì cũng có thể thương lượng được thôi. Well, can you give example, Miss Kim Yun? Another example. Think about buying used items. Đồ sử dụng rồi á. Used item, for example, used cars, used motorbikes. What else? Used tables, beds, furnitures. You know, used furniture, they will cost like, let's say, half or a third of the original price only. You know, like for example, if you buy a bed for like, say, 10 million Vietnam dong, and after 2 or 3 years, you can sell it only for like 5 million maximum, I think. Even though the bed can still be very good, but the price just dropped down like that, you know. So, Miss New Hun, please, can you give examples of things people can bargain for?
Let me see.
So, 2 or 3 examples, fine.
I think first thing about when you buy the house or apartment or buy land.
Buy land.
And one more thing, when you go to the market, you can bargain for so many food there.
But not like pre-packaged food, right? Like, for example, it has already been put into a package, then you cannot bargain, right?
Yes.
It's like prepackaged foods. Đồ ăn đã chế biến sẵn, đóng gói sẵn, đâu ai bargain nổi đâu. So you cannot bargain for that. How about like if you let's say you buy chè, you buy like sweet soup from a vendor, một người bán hàng bên đường, from a street vendor. Can you bargain?
Sometimes.
A lot of the time, people don't do that, you know, because those things are cheap enough. They're too cheap.
Yeah,
so,
but sometimes I see when they nearly sell all of this, and for example, when they just have 3 or 4 pack chair, and I see like some
sweet
people
soup, let's say sweet soup, yeah. When they have like, when they are nearly finished with all of the things they sell, like last pieces, những cái miếng cuối cùng. Last pieces, yeah, last pieces. You can bargain for that, right?
Yes. And I think about like clothes, I think you can bargain to at the market.
I think so too. All right, how about Miss Tauk, please? So where can people bargain? What do you think, Miss Thao?
I think we can bargain when buying things on local markets, where local people freely sell their products, and normally they don't have a fixed price for items, so we can bargain as local markets.
I say local markets, of course. And let's say, for example, if the goods are already old enough, you know, if people don't sell it, they will spoil during the next day. So they have to sell them at a cheaper price, isn't it? So that is a perfect time when you bargain, isn't it? Like, for example, if you are, let's say, poor, and then you go to the market, and so you see that something is not really fresh, people are willing to sell them to you for like a cheaper price. Because if you don't, the next day it will spoil and they have to throw it away for nothing. You know? Like, for example, you know, if you go to supermarket as well, if some food has reached the expiry date, đến hạn, hết hạn, has reached the expiry date, so they will be discounted for like 50%, because the next day they will be thrown away, anyway. Okay, so what do you think about this, Miss Thao?
Think about bargain?
Yeah, no, I mean, where can people bargain?
I just answered that question.
Oh, I see. So, sorry.
Already.
So, where can people not bargain? What do you think, Miss Thao? Not bargain.
I think people not bargain on the big retail outlets or big supermarket.
Big supermarkets, I see. So it means that small supermarkets, they can bargain?
No, I mean we can bargain at big retail outlets or big supermarket, because at there they don't they have a price the fixed price for items, so we can bargain.
Right. They have fixed prices for items.
Yes.
We can bargain. They don't have, so if they have fixed price, so we cannot bargain. I
Yes.
see.
Yes.
So, Miss Na, please, do you think Vietnamese people often bargain?
Yes, I think Vietnamese people often bargain because in Vietnam there are a lot of local market where there are a lot of people
Visiting. There are a lot of people visiting. You mean?
Yes, and buying or selling. So maybe the price is not consistent.
Of course, the price not consistent. Thường giá nó không có đồng nhất đâu. Price not consistent. And so if you shop around, you can get better price, right?
Yes.
Đi mua sắm vòng vòng quanh đi. To shop around. But of course, Vietnamese people often bargain, right?
Yeah.
So, Miss Na, what do they often bargain for? What do you think?
I think Vietnamese people often bargain for clothing. Houses.
Real estate. Đó là bất động sản. Real estate. Real estate. Bất động sản. What else? Do you think it's normal to bargain for services? Có nên mặc cả những cái dịch vụ không?
I think the service for traveling, they can
Like travel package, right?
right?
Like a travel package deal. Những cái deal mà về du lịch á, gói du lịch á. Like travel package deal, you can get a very good deal if you know how to bargain.
Yes.
Okay, so tell me, do you think that people should bargain for services, like for example, cleaning service, education service, or health service? Do you think it's a good thing to bargain for these things? Miss New? Or Miss Kim In just got kicked out. Weird. Miss New, please. Do you think people should bargain for like services like education service, health service, and other things like that?
I think you cannot do that. Like for like health service, like sure you cannot do that.
Of course you cannot do that because it's really rude to do so. Thô lỗ lắm luôn á. It's like if you like for example, let's say if you come to a teacher and you ask them to give you a discount, it's like what? People will be like looking at you like they will hate you. They will hate you.
And I think like everyone do this job, they need take a long time for study and take so many years for take experience.
It's not so it's not a product, right? So it's not like a product that people can just bargain.
Respect for them.
Exactly. So if you people bargain for those things, it's very disrespectful.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so I see. Now, let's ask about bargaining. So Miss Kim In, please, what do you think of the act of bargaining? Cái hành vi mà gọi là mặc cả, thì Kim In nghĩ gì về hành vi đó? Like, what do you think of the act of bargaining or bargaining itself? Is it a good thing to bargain or not?
I think
Mặc cả có tốt không? Mặc cả có tốt không?
I think bargaining is actually is a good action to acquire a better price
or better prices, isn't it?
Yes, because the government can control all the price of things. So we should bargaining to get a better price and
a better price. I see.
Yes.
Yeah. But on the other hand, why people have to bargain? Because basically, price is not fixed. Thường giá không có fixed. If the price is not fixed, it means that it's not an honest thing. So that's why people have to bargain. So if the price fixed, then people will not have to bargain. Do you think so? Giá mà fixed thì con người ta phải bargain làm gì? Isn't it right? Now, so let's continue to part 2, shall we? So let's do number 9, part 2. 9. Okay. Describe a puzzle you have completed. Miêu tả một cái ô chữ hay một cái trò giải đố mà các bạn đã hoàn thành. A puzzle. And they say that jigsaw or crossword. Jigsaw là mấy cái gắn vào thành từng mảnh ghép từng mảnh á. Ghép hình đúng rồi. Crossword là cái ô chữ. So it's basically, you know, they say that jigsaw or crossword or something similar to that, you know. You should say what it is like. Cái trò giải ô chữ, giải đố gì vậy? How easy or difficult it is? Nó khó hay là nó dễ như thế nào? How long it takes you to solve? Nó tốn của bạn bao nhiêu lâu để mà giải quyết, để mà giải nó. Explain how you feel about it. Giải thích bạn cảm thấy thế nào về nó. And you have part 3 of puzzles. What kind of puzzles are popular in your country? Có những loại giải ô chữ nào, có những cái loại giải đố nào? Giống như là kiểu mà ai là triệu phú? You know, like game shows. There are a lot of game shows that show like puzzles, you know. Or people can say like, I can solve the puzzle of my life. Tôi giải ô chữ của đời tôi. tôi giải được câu chuyện của đời tôi. I can solve the puzzle of my life. Anyway, you need to think about a different kind of puzzle, you know. Vượt lên chính mình.
Đi tìm
What
ẩn
else?
số.
Đi tìm ẩn số, ai là triệu phú, and all these kind of game shows, you know. Should parents encourage children to play with puzzles? Các bậc cha mẹ có nên khuyến khích trẻ nhỏ của họ chơi với những cái trò giải ô chữ, giải đố hay không? So you should talk about like, what does it help? Does it help in their logical thinking skills? Giúp cho cái kỹ năng suy nghĩ logic không? Logical thinking skill. And problem solving skill as well. Khả năng giải quyết vấn đề nữa. So what kind of puzzles involve people's intelligence? Cái loại giải đố nào nó đòi hỏi phải có trí thông minh của con người? I think all kind, right? What kind of puzzle doesn't? Có loại giải ô chữ mà không cần phải có sự thông minh. Anyway, so why do people enjoy solving puzzles? Tại sao con người ta lại khoái giải ô chữ vậy, giải đố vậy? Just think about like people love mystery, you know. People love secrets. And mystery, những điều bí ẩn. And they love to be able to crack them, to crack secrets. Tìm cho ra được ẩn số và tìm ra được bí mật. To crack secrets and mystery, you know. So it gives people a sense of achievement. Nó cho con người ta cái cảm giác mà đạt được thành quả gì đó. You know, a sense of achievement. And it also makes people feel happier when they achieve something, you know. Like for example, if you say, do you know Sudoku, right? Sudoku là giải cái ô chữ mà theo kiểu mấy con số á. Do you know Sudoku?
No, but I never played it.
Okay, let's say Sudoku, and you can find like something like this, yeah. And the rule is very simple. Let's say these numbers. So in one square like this, of course, the number will go from 1 to 9. And so in the same row, in the same row, trong cùng một hàng, con số cũng đến từ 1 đến 9 luôn. Like in the same row, the number will go from 1 to 9, but randomly. And in the same column as well. Cùng một cột nó cũng y chang cái quy luật như vậy. And so your goal is to find all of these numbers in the empty squares. It's a very good game for you know, logical thinking skills, and it practice your perception as well. Khả năng cảm nhận, perception, khả năng tin nhanh, cảm nhận. So you can be more perceptive. Adjective. Right, so what else? What else? Do you think Monopoly, is it a kind of puzzle? Monopoly. Cờ tỷ phú. Is it a kind of puzzle?
Yes.
I'm not so sure. Because I don't play it. Chơi cờ vua cờ tướng phải puzzle không ta? No, I think chess and international chess, is it puzzle?
No, it's not.
No, it's just a game, right? It's just a game, right?
Puzzle like hình kép á.
Alright, jigsaw. Yeah, jigsaw. Right.
Or
Like
Rubik's Cube.
Rubik Cube, yes. Rubik Cube. Khối Rubik á. Like Rubik Cube, how can you solve it? Anyway, let's do this one. 2 minutes please, 2 phút nào. Right. Okay. Miss Na, please, can you describe a puzzle you have completed, like a jigsaw or crossword, please?
Yeah. Um, a puzzle I have completed is
I have completed. Yeah, I have completed.
it is a game show. Game show
Okay,
when
it's a game
I
show.
was a child. I usually watch with my grandmother. The rule for this game is choose one alphabet until you guess phrase with programmer
So
required.
it's like word catching. It's like catching words. Like it's like that, right? Word
Yeah.
catching. Đuổi chữ.
No. I mean, you. The mission is you have to choose one alphabet.
You mean you have to choose one word and then you just have to fill in with words, right?
Right. I think this game quite easy because the question usually ý là những câu hỏi mà kiểu gần gũi với mình thì sao nói
The
sao
question are quite how can I say, close to your daily life, and basically the questions are not something related to your life. Of course, it's related to our daily life.
Yes, the question related with daily life.
It's related to our daily life.
Yeah, to daily
To
life.
our daily life. Yeah.
Yes. But I am but that day I cannot I could not solve the question until the finish all of word. I cannot guess.
I could not get.
I could not guess the phrase of word.
So what happened afterward, and how you feel about it?
And when the programmer give me an answer,
Gave me.
I
When they gave me.
gave me the answer. I so bất ngờ về gì ta?
Yes.
Bất ngờ là gì hả thầy?
Can you say again?
Bất ngờ ạ.
I feel surprised, right?
Surprised.
To feel surprised.
I feel
I feel
surprised.
surprised.
And the question's so easy.
Oh.
Yes.
But then you could not solve it.
Yes.
Even though it's easy, but you could not solve it.
So bad.
It's fine. All right. So Miss Gideon, please.
Yes.
Can you describe it?
A puzzle I have completed is Rubik cube 3x3.
That's the easiest kind of cube, right?
Yeah, but
it's, I know it's easy, but I cannot solve it either. I could not solve it. So
yeah.
yeah.
When I was a student, my friend
invited me to play. Oh.
There are many friends. My friends play it, but I don't care. However, currently I have interested with it, and I decided to complete it. But yeah, I felt
This cube have 6 sides, and there
There are
are
6 sides to this cube.
yeah,
Có 6 mặt cho cái này.
this cube.
Wait, sorry, I did not turn it on. Okay. Okay, please continue.
I have completed 1,000 piece jigsaw.
1,000 piece jigsaw, that's a lot.
Yes, but I'm not really glad when I buy. I don't look the picture when I do
Look
it.
at the picture. I don't look at the picture.
I don't look at the picture when I do it. Like when
When I did it, I did not look at it. So
when I did it, I don't look at the picture and I try.
what did you try? What did you try?
Kiểu nó mình ghép lại từng mảnh là cái gì?
You try connecting the pieces together, right?
Yeah, I
You
try.
try connecting the pieces together, right? Thử try connecting, thử kết nối từng mảnh lại với nhau, thử nghiệm cái chuyện gì đó.
I try connecting the pieces
together.
The pieces together, and
But it didn't work, right?
yes, it's so hard. I just
so hard it didn't work. So
yeah, I just can do about 1 or 200 pieces.
Okay.
Yes.
And how you felt about it? How you feel about it?
When I do it, I feel a bit.
When I did it, I felt.
When I did it, I feel a bit stressed because make me feel like I cannot do it. And one more thing, this make I feel more like patent when I do it. Yes.
Very good. Now, so Miss Thảo, please, can you describe a puzzle you have completed?
Just a few years ago, I tried to solve a Rubik's Cube, and at the time I was still a secondary school student, and I saw some of my classmates bring it to class and play it during the break time, and it looked really interesting to me. So I asked my mom to buy it for me, and it had six color faces with a nice small square on its page. And uh, to be so it after mixing up the colors, you have to twist and turn it. So that space must be returned to have always same color. And it was a lot harder than it looked. And I had a short time trying to figure out a way to solve it. And it took me a whole month to be able to complete it.
A whole month, nguyên một tháng,
Yeah.
a whole month to complete it. I
Yes,
see.
so I felt like over the moon at that moment when I can complete it. So I think every young children should try play the Rubik's Cube because it's a great activity to do to unwind after long hours at school.
To unwind.
To unwind after long hours at school, and it actually keeps their mind active and become more patient to conquer difficult things.
I see. Now, so Miss Kim Mian, please. So, what kind of puzzles are popular in your country then?
I think our puzzle are popular in my country is
I think the kind of puzzle that are popular in my country are
yeah.
I think kind of puzzle that are popular in my country is um, trả lời câu hỏi, cái game trả lời câu hỏi là như nào?
Like, solving questions.
Yes.
Like games that involve solving questions. Những cái game mà nó bao gồm cái chuyện giải câu hỏi. Like games that involve solving questions.
I can see I can see this game in many program in TV.
On TV. On TV.
On TV, yeah.
Many
On
programs
TV.
on TV.
And gamer play and get what present. No, get present, right?
Yes, you can get a present for you can get a present for each time that you manage to win the game, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, so each time you manage to win the game, you get a present. Each time you manage to win the game, you get a present. Okay, very good. So, Miss New, please. So, should parents encourage children to play with puzzled? What do you think?
Well, I think this is a good idea.
It's a good idea. It's a good idea.
It's a good idea. Uh, uh, the parents should encourage their children to play with puzzles. I think when the children do that, will make the children more like smart.
Smarter?
And smart choice.
Smarter, you mean smarter?
Yeah, yes.
Will make the children smarter, I see.
And perception.
Their perception would be better, you mean? Khả năng cảm nhận của chúng sẽ được tốt hơn. Their perception would be better. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay. So, right. So, Miss Napoli, so what kind of puzzles involve people's intelligence? What do you think?
I think all the puzzles.
All of the kind. All of the. Đã là off thì có the như vậy nha. All of the kind of puzzles or all puzzles. Nếu mình dùng all thì là all puzzles. Hoặc là all of thì là all of the puzzles.
Yeah.
So all puzzles or all of the puzzles. Yeah.
All of the puzzles improve people's intelligence. Intelligence. Because the puzzle require them thêm bị yếu này.
Sorry.
Em muốn nói là bắt con, ý là một cái trò chơi này nó sẽ bắt con người ta
It forces people to do what?
Tổng hợp các những cái dữ liệu liên quan đấy này.
You mean it forces people to think of all the related information in order to solve it. Để mà giải quyết nó bắt buộc con người ta phải nghĩ về tất cả những thông tin có liên quan. It forces people to think of all the related information in order to solve it. You mean?
Right. It forces people to think all of the related information in order to solve it. So I think if it continues daily, it helps improve people's intelligence.
Exactly, it helps people to improve their intelligence. but the puzzle is not for everyone, you know. A lot of people they just hate it. I don't like puzzles. I don't. Anyway, so Miss New, please. So why do people enjoy solving puzzle? What do you think? Bật mic. Microphone, please. Okay. So Miss New, why do people enjoy solving puzzles? What do you think?
I think because when they do that, they will forget about their job or their life.
They will forget about.
They will forget about their life.
Their life.
Their life.
And try to solve a single puzzle. I mean, you basically temporarily forget about your life. Tạm thời quên đi cuộc sống. Exactly.
Yes. And the job.
Okay. Now, so Miss Kim In, please, what do you think? Why do people enjoy solving puzzles?
I think most people are curious. So they want to explore.
What do you want to explore? Alright, it's hard, right? They want to explore and they want to have a sense of accommodation. They want to have a sense of achievement when they solve something.
Yeah.
Đó, các bạn có lập cái video coi lại cái phần mà thầy nói hồi nãy. Just go back to the point, the thing that I said before, you would see it. Anyway, so this is a difficult topic. Let us do this one again after some time, okay?
Yes.
Mình phải làm lại chủ đề này sau một khoảng thời gian nhé.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do number 10 now. Describe something interesting you saw on social media. Miêu tả một cái gì đó thú vị các bạn thấy trên truyền thông. I have another idea. Why don't we just go like from the end to, you know, to this point. Mình đi ngược lại đi. Maybe it's a good idea to just go back. Go to the back of this one and then we go to where we are now. Okay, it's about history. You want to do history? You want to do history? No?
No.
Not now, nah? Okay, so let's do 70, shall we? Crime? How about crime? Luật pháp thì sao? No? Okay. How about 69, a piece of international news, một tin tức quốc tế mà bạn đã nghe gần đây. We don't have like part 3, so let's go to 68. Let's go to 68. Describe the first day of school. Miêu tả một ngày đầu tiên đến trường. Mẹ dắt tay từng bước.
Mày không bảo tao đánh.
Okay, let's do 68 now. Describe the first day of school. You should say what it was like. Ngày đầu tiên đến trường như thế nào? What happened? Điều gì đã diễn ra? Were you alone? Or with someone? Bạn đã ở một mình hay với ai đó? Alone. Were you alone or with someone? Bạn đã ở một mình hay đi ở với ai? How did you feel about the experience? Bạn đã cảm thấy thế nào về cái trải nghiệm đó? Past tense. And then part 3 of going to school. Cái chuyện đi đến trường. What do you think about a child going to school by himself or the parent picking it up? Các bạn nghĩ gì về chuyện một đứa trẻ đi đến trường, tự đi đến trường, hoặc là các bậc cha mẹ đưa đón đó? How can parents cultivate a child's independence? Các bậc cha mẹ có thể nuôi dưỡng cái sự mà độc lập của đứa trẻ như thế nào? Should parents interfere when things happen to their child? Why or why not? Các bậc cha mẹ có nên interfere, có nên can thiệp vào khi mà mọi thứ nó diễn ra với trẻ nhỏ của họ không? Tại sao không? How do parents help their children deal with bullies? Các bậc cha mẹ có thể giúp trẻ nhỏ của họ đương đầu với những kẻ bắt nạt như thế nào? So the word bully means kẻ bắt nạt, and the act is called bullying. Việc bắt nạt ai đó. And the verb is to bully someone. Bắt nạt ai đó. The verb is to bully someone. Các bậc cha mẹ có thể giúp trẻ nhỏ đương đầu những kẻ bắt nạt như thế nào? Okay, so let's do this one. I'll give you 2 minutes, okay? This is kind of easy, I think. You can do it. Okay, let's do it. Miss Thảo, can you go do it first? Describe the first day of school, please.
The first day at school probably has been much impact on my life. My first day at school
Probably had a big impact on my life. Probably or possibly.
The first day at school is probably a big impact in my life.
Okay.
My first day at school is a day
Was. You are talking about the past now. My first day of school was.
It was present now. I think I mean my first day at school is I will never forget.
Okay.
On that day I wake up very early.
I woke up. On that day I woke up.
I wake up very
No,
early.
be careful. On that day I woke up. Quá khứ mà.
I woke up very early. Then I wore a uniform.
Worn. So I wore a uniform.
I wore a uniform.
I wore a uniform.
I wore.
No, kéo dài đấy. I wore a uniform.
I wore a uniform with white t-shirts and dark skirt.
Okay.
And I prepared my school bag. It's very
School bag.
My school bag.
My school bag.
Very properly with books and pencil and with a lot of school things. So
School things. A lot of school items, you mean? Đừng dùng chữ thing, dùng chữ items ổn hơn á. Like school items.
A lot of school items, and then my mother took me to school. In the school, I saw a lot of classmates and
classmates. I saw a lot of classmates.
Saw a lot of classmates, and I saw the first teacher. She went outside, and she looked so stunning. So, and at this time, which other class was noisily and so like hỗn loạn. Em quên cái từ.
Well, chaotic. Was chaotic.
And
chaotic. Ngoài mang tính hỗn loạn. Because it comes from the word chaos.
I was so really nervous when the first time I came to the school.
The class was chaotic. The class was chaotic. Mang tính hỗn loạn. The class was chaotic. Yes.
But I was really nervous when the first time I came to the school. And then after I can make with a lot of new friends in my class.
I met with a lot of new friends. Yes.
And I think it were great memories of my whole life, and I never forget the first day.
And I will never forget that.
Yeah, never forget the first day of the school. That so impressed me so much.
Okay, that's a bit too long already. Hơi quá dài rồi. Okay, thank you. Now, Miss Kim Yến, please, can you describe the first day at school?
I would like to describe
Đi thẳng vấn đề các bạn. Just go straight to the point. Now, đi thẳng vấn đề luôn. Like my first day of school was.
yeah. My first day of school
Was.
Is I was primary school.
Was primary school, you mean? Primary. Primary school.
It's a day in autumn. I went to school with my father and my sister to prepare for a new school year opening ceremony.
Ceremony.
There are a lot of people here, including my classmate. It is the first time I saw a lot of people like that, so I feel a little bit scared and confused. But fortunately, I have my sister with me because my sister is study the same school.
So you mean your sister studied in the same school with you,
yes.
But just different class, right?
Yes. So I think I feel more confident.
I felt more confident.
Yeah, and I think their sister is so good. Yeah. In here I see a lot of classmates cried because they scared. Oh, sorry, guys.
Okay, that's good enough. Thank you.
Yes.
And how you feel about experience? Cảm thấy nào về cái trải nghiệm đấy nhé? How did you feel about this experience? So like for example, you feel warm, cảm thấy ấm cúng. You feel excited. You feel interested. You feel excited. You feel amazing. You feel scared or something like that. You know.
I think I feel I feel interested in this experience because it's the first day I went to I followed my study path.
Yeah, the first day I follow my study path. Con đường học hành. It's the first day I follow my study path.
Yeah.
My study path. Okay, very good. Now, Miss Na, please, can you describe the first day at school?
My first day of school is at my university. It is the first time I study far from home. And one of the first time for me, like find location of university, take a bus, and so on.
Take buses? You mean take buses?
Take buses. Luckily for me, I drove far from my university, and I must take a man.
Man?
Yes, a man.
Just a man?
Yes, a man. The man. Oh no, a man. The first time I say about him.
I don't understand.
Ý là em nói là take a man đúng không thầy? Ý là mình phải
ý em là bắt người xe ôm mà em không biết nó là từ gì.
So it was the first time that I traveled by motorbike taxi. Is it called?
Yes.
By a motorbiker. It was the first time. I traveled by a motorbike.
I must to travel
By a motorbike.
by motorbike.
Let's just say first time I traveled by motorbike. It doesn't have to be your motorbike. It can be anyone's motorbike, you know. Tức là xe của người khác như này. Okay. Anything else? And how you feel about experience? How did you feel?
Chưa thầy.
Nhanh chóng tại vì có 2 phút thôi, because we have only like 2 minutes for this one.
Yes, a length of distance just 2 kilometer, but he
2 kilometer.
kilometer.
Okay.
But he asked me pay for him.
Không phải pay for him. He asked me to pay him. He asked me to pay him.
Asked me to pay him 50,000 Việt Nam đồng.
Wow, that's too much.
Yes, but unfortunately for him, he lost, and he persistently me ask pay more.
He consistently asked me to pay more, isn't it?
Yes, but I say no.
But I said no.
Yeah, but I said no.
Okay.
I feel that I really hate the people know a new student like me and bullies.
I really hate the people who know that I am a new student and they bullied me.
Yeah.
And they bullied me.
Bully me.
Động từ. Let's use bully like a verb. They bullied me. Okay, so let's Miss Now, please. Oh, Miss News, please. So can you describe the first day of school?
Well, my first day.
My first day
of school is
It was.
is for university. I begin university about 2 months.
I began
university 2 months ago, and
just 2 months ago.
this day a little like special because they opening school online, and
of course.
yeah, on this date, I wake up. I woke up early and waiting for the school.
And I waited for
the opening university.
Okay.
And this time I feel like nervous and stressful because I know I am.
I felt nervous and stressed. Ed. Because
felt
stressed
nervous.
is a verb. It's basically a good word to use in this situation. Stressful, it's when you talk about an experience. But stressed is when you talk about how you feel. Tính từ chủ động bị động. Stress ed is like passive adjective, and stressful is an active one, you know.
Thank you.
So I feel stressed.
So I felt
I felt stressed and nervous and stressed.
I felt nervous and stressed because I know
because I knew
I am the most old.
I'm the oldest in class.
And I'm the oldest on class.
In class. I'm the oldest in class.
In class. When I come inside my class, inter-designer and the teacher say, everyone should turn on the camera and interview about
themselves.
When come my turn. Kia là đến lượt của mình á.
When it's my turn. When it's my turn. Khi đến lượt của tôi. When it's my turn.
When it's my turn. When I turn on the camera and introduce about myself. And yeah, I feel like I don't know other people think what they think about me. But when I finish this class, I feel okay because like everyone climate and some students send me the message and say hello, say hi with
hello.
me. Sorry.
And said hello, isn't it?
And said hello. Yeah, and they respect me because I lớn hơn học sinh 7 tuổi là nói sao? I owe more than other students 7 years old.
I'm 7 years older than the other students. Because I was 7 years older than the other students.
I was 7 years older than other students.
Okay, very good. Now let's go to part 3. So, Miss Na, please, what do you think about a child going to school by him or herself, or the parent picking it up? Which one is a better choice?
I think the best choice is the children going to by himself or herself, because I think it is the most way.
The most way? I think it's the best way, you mean?
I think the best way. I think the best way to help them improve the independence, because they must tự tìm đường là sao hả thầy?
I had to find my way. I had to find a way myself. I had to find the way myself. Ủa Ngọc Hoàng, bạn nói part 3 không nói bản thân nha. Part 3 you don't talk about yourself, okay? So let's talk about they. People like children, they had to find a way themselves.
Yeah.
So they have to find the way themselves.
They have to find the way themselves, or they have to find the best, the ngắn nhất là gì nhỉ? Em quên mất chữ ngắn nhất.
The what?
Chữ ngắn đó này. Shortest.
The shortest way. The shortest way.
Yes.
The shortest way to do what?
Yes. Okay.
Okay. Right. So Miss Kim in, please. So what do you think? How can parents cultivate the child's independence?
In my opinion, parents can cultivate the child's independence by give them some submission. Yeah, submission.
Yes. Somewhat.
Such as một số cái nhiệm vụ ấy.
Some missions. Okay.
Yeah. Such as firstly, they have to do their personal những cái việc cá nhân là yeah, their personal gì vậy?
Personal what?
Những cái việc cá nhân của nó.
They're private things. They're private things.
Okay.
They're private for the privacy, for the privacy, for the privacy. Cái sự cá nhân, cái sự mà riêng tư của nó, for the privacy.
Yeah, their privacy. And then a parent can require they do some household chores to help them as well as improve their independence.
Okay.
Yes.
So what do you think about this question, Miss Tao? How can parents cultivate a child's independence beside from that? What about like letting them sleep, separately from parents at a very early age? Để chúng ngủ riêng ra, không ngủ chung với cha mẹ ở một cái lứa tuổi rất là sớm. Like let them sleep in separate rooms, separate bed with their parents from a very early age. What do you think, Miss Tao?
I think children can become more independent if parents let them take a petty decision on their own when they are very young. And for example, when they are like 6 years old, when they are at primary school, they can sleep there. They can have privacy rooms.
Some privacy, you mean?
Yeah, privacy rooms to sleep.
Their private room. They can have their private room.
Right.
Their private room.
Private.
They can have their private room.
To sleep by their own and to study.
By their own.
And then children can become independent very soon, and it's also depends on education of their parents.
Okay. So Miss New, should parents interfere when things happen to their child? Why or why not? What do you think?
Thầy có thể hết câu này không thầy?
Yes. Cha mẹ có nên can thiệp vào khi mọi thứ nó diễn ra với trẻ nhỏ của họ hay không? Tại sao không? Think about, like, for example, if the child falls down and cry, if the child wants something, they cry. What would happen if they have a good friend or bad friend in school and they cry? Should parents interfere with everything? Cha mẹ có nên can thiệp tất cả mọi thứ nó diễn ra hay không?
I think the parents should không nên can thiệp là cái gì này?
They should not interfere. Này đọc từ interfere nè.
They should not
interfere.
Well, I think the parents should not interfere when things happen to their child, like because when something happens to their child, I think the child should have like experience for their life. If they interfere all of things to their children, like they cannot
ở suốt đời mà sống mà lo cho nó được không? Yeah, they cannot really live for like forever to take care of that child.
And cannot growing up. Yeah, and they cannot growing up by themselves.
They cannot grow up by themselves.
They cannot grow up by themselves.
Okay, so what do you think, Miss Na? How do parents help their children deal with bullies in school or bullies everywhere else? Bullies are everywhere. Even parents, they have to face bullies at work too. So
I think parents can guide their children the way to deal with negotiate with cái đứa khác là sao lại là sao thầy?
To negotiate with the others. You don't negotiate with bullies. You have to fight back. You don't negotiate with bullies, you know.
Yes.
Không có nên là
I
giống kiểu mà
I
không nên thỏa hiệp với lại đứa bắt nạt nha, phải đánh lại thôi,
no,
chứ chống lại thôi.
no, I think the first thing they need do it, but if the other people
You should not.
don't yeah, but if it is not effective, they must fight.
They must find.
Yes.
They must fight. They must fight for themselves.
Yeah.
That's why you learn boxing. You know. They must fight for themselves.
I think so.
All right. So, Miss Kim, what do you think? How do parents help their children deal with bullies? What do you think?
I think parents should show should fine. No.
Should what?
Should teach
their children to defend themselves. Phải tự
Should
vệ bản thân, to defend themselves. Phải biết tự vệ cho bản thân chứ. Of course, they have to know how to defend themselves against bullies.
I think parents should teach their children to tell with adult when
To talk to adult, you mean?
yeah. Well, for example, teacher or their parents when they bullied, when they are bullied.
Yes.
Because you know bullies always stronger than children. No.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean the bulliers are always
The
stronger.
bully. We say the bully. Kẻ bắt nạt. The bully.
The bully always stronger and
Of course, they're always stronger, bigger.
yeah.
But if you fight back, they run. Trust me. If you fight back, they run.
Yes.
Quánh lại nó chạy đó, thì không đùa đâu. Thật sự những kẻ bắt nạt á, mà thấy nạn nhân nó quánh lại nó thì nó sẽ chạy mất, nó mình mất dép luôn. Đùa.
Thế mà em tính nói là 36 ký chạy là thượng sách chạy đi.
In 36 different schemes and plans, and schemes, run is the best. Okay, now let's do 69 now. It's only like a part 2. Cái 69 thì có một cái part 2 đó thôi. Describe a piece of international news you have just recently heard. Miêu tả một cái mẫu tin tức quốc tế mà các bạn vừa mới gần đây nghe được. Remember, news is uncountable. News không đếm được nha. So that's why you have to use a piece of news to count it. Cho nên mình mới phải dùng cái a piece of để mà đếm cái chữ news đó. You should say what the news was about. Cái tin tức đó đã về cái gì vậy? When and where you heard it. Bạn nghe nó lúc nào và ở đâu? What you were doing when you heard the news. Các bạn đang làm gì khi mà các bạn nghe cái tin tức đó? Explain how you felt about this piece of news. Và bạn cảm thấy thế nào về cái mẫu tin này? Okay, 2 minutes please. Tin quốc tế. Okay, let's do it now. Okay, Miss New, please, can you describe a piece of international news you have just recently heard?
The news was about in New Zealand. One man.
In New Zealand, you mean?
Yes. They talk about one man. He take 10 COVID vaccine in one
the
day.
COVID vaccine. He took the COVID vaccine.
He took the
Quá khứ. Please, past tense.
He took 10 COVID vaccine in one day. I saw this on the article on internet.
On the internet.
On the internet.
On the internet.
What? And when I hear about this news,
When I heard about it,
when I heard about this news, I felt like horrible because I don't know.
cẩn thận âm cuối.
Because
Be careful pronunciation. Because I
don't know how he
didn't
could do
know.
that. Because I
didn't know how people could do that.
I didn't know
how people could do that.
How people could do that. Because you know this are not good for your health. And when I see more about this article, he said some people thuê là rent.
To rent, yes. How people could do this.
How people could do that. And when the Bullies catch him and ask him why you do that.
Police, when a police
when
caught
the
him. Police
caught him and they asked him why you do that.
Why
and
you
he
did
said,
that.
why you did that.
And the police asked him why he did that.
And the police asked him why he did that.
And he said,
have some people rent him for take the vaccine.
For taking the vaccine.
For taking the vaccine. And yes.
Yes.
And I feel like this like horrible.
Alright, good enough. Yeah. I feel horrible. Okay, Miss Na, please, can you describe a piece of international news you have just recently heard, please?
Yes. The international news I have just recently heard is Omicron.
Omicron. Oh,
yes. At that time, I was working at my office. And suddenly, my coworker shouted, "Oh my God, the stock is the red. I mean, price of stock."
The price of stock became red color, you mean? So you mean it dropped down, it decreases, right?
Right. So I'm so disappointed because I'm really hope that the COVID-19 will be would be end.
No, would end. I thought that the COVID-19 would end soon, but no.
Would end soon, but no. And now there are a new virus. I don't know.
The new virus.
Yeah, a new virus. I don't know what happened in the future. And I want to breathe without a mask.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Now, so how you felt about this piece of news?
Thì đang hỏi em. Yeah.
Yes. Hình như thiếu cái khúc đó rồi. Feel like you miss out on that one.
Cái đoạn mà
I feel, I think.
I felt terrible about this kind of news, right?
Yes, because this news have affect to my income.
Affect to hơi chết rồi. Affect to.
Affect my income.
Of course, it affects everyone's income, including your IELTS teacher and all of your classmates. Now our salary will go down, and we will have less money to spend.
Good.
Terrible! It was a terrible news. Now, Miss Tao, please. Can you describe a piece of international news you have recently heard? Hello? Miss Tao, your microphone, please.
Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry.
You're welcome. No problem. Please.
I am proud of current news and always keep myself updated with current news. And I would like to talk, and it's international news. The days is following around the Miss Universe 2021, and I read news from various online media like Miss Universe websites, and I was reading this news when I was in the office and during the tea break, and
During the tea break.
my coworker and I was having a discussion about this news, and she's come from Indian, and
She came from India.
the Miss Universe, she came from India, and she actually deserved with her position, and uh,
And
I feel that's so interesting. I felt
that was interesting.
I felt that were interesting, and she actually inspired to everyone, to all
She actually inspired everyone. Who inspired to? She actually inspired everyone.
inspire all the girls to work hard and proving yourself, and believe in yourself, and I think it's she's so amazing woman, and we should learn about her so much, and that's the news I feel so interesting and attracting to all the girls.
Okay, attractive to other girls, I see. Now, okay, who's left? Who hasn't talked already? You know, you can mad on Ikimian. Yeah, okay, please give in, please.
A piece of international news I have just recently heard is about variant virus.
Omicron.
Yeah.
It's basically Latinic, so you just pronounce it as it appears.
Yeah.
Latin mà, cho nên cứ nhìn mặt chữ thế nào mình đọc cái đó đây. Omicron. This is Omicron, I think.
Yes.
It's just Omicron. Not Omicron or something like that. Omicron, yeah.
It's Omicron.
Okay.
Yeah, a couple of weeks ago, I went to a grocery store to buy
a grocery
store to buy some items. This store đang chiếu là cái gì?
What do you mean?
Có nghĩa là đang chiếu trên TV trong
you mean
cửa hàng
broadcasted on TV? Broadcasted?
Yeah.
Broadcasted on TV. Được đăng chiếu trên TV, or broadcasted on TV, or reported on TV. Được trình tường thuật trên TV.
Yeah.
Hoặc là đăng chiếu TV là broadcasted on TV. Yeah.
This news reported on TV. Yeah. What? A new virus emerged. Was emerged. And spread in many countries. Some countries close their border to protect.
Some countries close their borders.
Their border to protect their citizens.
To protect their citizens, you mean?
Yeah, protect their citizens. So I a little bit nervous and hopeless because hopeless.
You felt hopeless, right?
Yes, a little bit.
Chẳng không có hy vọng luôn. You felt hopeless because it will never end, and so our salary will go down like that. It's hopeless. You feel it's hopeless, right?
And so nervous about our future.
About the future.
Yes.
Don't worry. The future is unsure. It's always uncertain. You never know what to expect for the future. Anyway, that's good. That's very good for today. And so, it's also the end of today's practice. Thank you. Hôm nay có vẻ không phải là một ngày tốt để mà nói chuyện, để mà luyện tập các thứ. It's not a good day because look at this one. Sun and Neptune, nó giống như là những cái chúng ta muốn nó bị tê liệt, nó bị confused, nó bị không có rõ ràng. Today is not that good of a day, but nhưng mà mặt trăng mặt trời lại thuận nhau. Like what we need and what we want is actually quite good today. So what I mean is that maybe it affected the way you talk. It also affected like what you want to say too. So that's why sometimes you feel like I can't really like express out, right? Nó cảm giác như không có dễ gì mà mình có thể biểu lộ ra được. Có những cái ngày như vậy á, do là các thiên thể trên bầu trời thôi. It's just all about the planets and the stars, the celestial bodies, Don't worry about it. You'll be okay next time. I'll see you then. Good night, ladies. Bye.
Good night.
Khoan, vậy thứ tư là mình học task 1 của test 2 phải không ta?
Dạ đúng rồi thầy.
Oh yeah, okay. And then we'll do a more practice speaking, okay?
Okay,
I'll see you then. Bye bye. Okay, that's the end of my videos. Please like, share this video with your friends, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and press on the bell button next to the subscribe button so you can get notified about my new uploads, okay? You can also press follow my Facebook, but please don't add me on Facebook as friends, okay? Cảm ơn các bạn đã theo dõi nha. Các bạn hãy nhấn vào like, chia sẻ video này bạn bè các bạn. Nhấn vào nút đăng ký kênh YouTube mình và nút cái chuông kế bên cạnh để đăng ký kênh đó, để mà các bạn có thể được thông báo về những video mới nha. Các bạn cũng có thể nhấn vào nút theo dõi Facebook mình, nhưng nhớ đừng kết bạn Facebook mình nha. Thank you and see you. Bye.